What is up? What is up? I am your boy Jersey, and we are back with another Zap exclusive. What's going on, everybody? So, my sound effects is having a little bit of technical difficulties today. All right, but it's okay. We're going to do what it do, and we're going to do what it do. What up, Talk by T? I see you in here. T, I see you in here. Who is zapped in? I need you guys to be all the way zapped in. We got a crazy dynamic day today. Okay, we dropping some bombs. So today we got author, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and star of the Real Housewives of New York in the building, Miss Bershan Shaw. All right, let's get together. I don't have any, I can't call her like how I usually call her, so we're just gonna call her regular, okay? Bershan, we're about to call you in right now. I hope you're ready to be zapped. Or in here, how we feeling? All right, make sure y'all get y'all questions. Hey, there she go. What's going on, beautiful?
Oh, I love that intro. How are you, baby? How are you? I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Thank you so much for being on. Are you ready to be zapped in?
I'm ready to be zapped in. Let's go.
Okay.
I love that. I'm ready to be zapped in.
Okay. Dropping a bomb on that. All right. So I know I don't have you for a long time, but we're going to get right into basically who you are and what you do. Again, I just ran that down for y'all. Author, motivational speaker, serial entrepreneur, and star of the Real Housewives of New York. All right, Miss Bershan Shaw is in the building. All right, so let's get into it. How did you get your name? How did you build your name? How do people know who you are?
Wow, that's a good question. How do people know who I am? I'll tell you, I'm authentic, I'm real, I'm raw, but I think, you know, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer 14 years ago. And, you know, cancer was like taboo, right? Nobody wants to be like, oh, I got cancer, I'm sick. But I chose to say, let me share it with the world so I can help people, motivate people, and let them know that whatever you're going through, it's okay. Stop suffering in silence, right? It's time to speak up, stand up, and share whatever you're going through, because you'll never get help if you want to make it seem like your life is okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? And you're diving right into that. Let's talk about that. 2 times breast cancer survivor, diagnosed at 33 years old, but you beat it twice.
I beat it twice, baby. Yes. I mean, doctors said I was going to die. Doctors told me cancer was all over my body. Doctors said I wouldn't make it. But you know, it's a mindset, right? Everything is a mindset. That's what I coach. That's what I teach, a mindset. We're out here looking at the gram, looking at all these people with money, looking at this. You can have it too. It's a mindset. Stop looking at them and look at yourself. We got everything we want in ourselves. We don't need anybody else. It's all in ourselves.
Drop a bomb on that. Okay? You don't need nobody else. And I feel like your example is such a dope testimony.
Yeah.
And just to be able to just be in your presence and to hear you be so positive, and just charisma and how it carries. So let's talk about what it was that actually made you decide to be a motivational speaker. Was it the breast cancer, or was it prior to that?
You know, I was just like, I was in a dark place, right? So I'm a big mental health advocate. Everything with me is mental health, because Black and brown people don't really talk about what they're going through. They don't talk about trauma and abuse from their families. They don't talk about with not having a father around, how that hurts you, or or having an abusive mother, or being in bad relationships. Like, my cancer made me realize that I was going through a deep depression. Like, come on, you're being told you're going to die. That's nothing that you're going to be on. So what I did was like, I was like, nah, I can't let this take me down. I got to worry about my mental health, my madness in my head. So I went on this journey of learning about how to deal with your mental health, how to speak up, how to talk about it, how to go to a therapist, how to go to a coach, not be embarrassed, not be ashamed. So that was my journey of really starting to get out there and speak up and help others. So that's how I help. That's why I'm launching this app, You Are a Warrior. All of this came with my journey of going through a deep depression.
You. And you know what? I want get into You Are a Warrior in a bit, but I do want to get into your business. I know you are you do real estate, you own real estate, you know what I'm saying, and you have this app that's also coming out. You're a reality star. I know you have some acting credits. You do so many different things. How are you able to keep your brand on task and
Ooh,
then able to elevate each and every time?
oh, I love it. You know, leverage. I'm telling you, everybody out here, listen, leverage. So I bought some real estate and I made equity in it. And I was like, you know what? I want a conglomerate. Like my whole goal, I want to own 50 buildings. That's what I want to own.
Okay.
50 properties. So right, there we go. So you leverage. So when you have equity in one, you take that equity out and you go get something else. But make sure your credit is good. Let me say this again. Make sure your credit is good. Stop with the not paying your bills. Pay your bills. So I leverage. So I bought something, then I leverage, and I bought something else, and I leverage from the equity, and I bought something else, and I leverage. So even now, you know, I do interior design, I do real estate, I have my app that's coming out, I do business coaching, I got an institute that I teach. Everything you leverage. Everything you leverage. Save your money, put some money in a bank account, leverage. Use that for something. Put your money in the bank account, leverage. I'm big on that.
Wow. And I feel like that it just okay. You hit the jackpot. Okay, Shout here giving you money for free. All right. Make sure you in leverage, leverage, leverage. Now let's get into branding. How important is it now? Okay, you have a skill set. How important is it to have a brand that people want to buy into? How do you keep a brand? How do you make it have goodwill? How do you do a brand?
And so let me tell you guys, everybody, let me tell you, I know people do stuff on the gram because you're trying to get likes, showing naked pictures, showing all this stuff. But let me tell you, that will hurt you. It's on the gram to get some likes. But when big brands are looking at you, they're looking at who you are for the world. So stop doing all this crazy stuff coming on there. I saw somebody doing sniffing cocaine. I mean, come on. Y'all, I mean, yeah, but you know people do crazy stuff to try to get likes and try to get, I mean, come on, you guys. You got to understand that I take my brand serious. The warrior coach. I'm a warrior. You are a warrior. Motivational, inspirational, branding, helping people, elevating people. So I'm not going to be on here nude twerking with a joint in my mouth.
No.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but but I'm not showing the world that. No.
Absolutely, absolutely. So branding is key, and just kind of having a little bit of self-preservation of what you want to do is the way
Yeah.
to go. I learned a lot from that with you. I hope y'all are listening. She's giving y'all these gems for free.
Yes. Giving these for free. People pay me for them.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, okay. Her time is money. Miss Shaw's time is money. All right. Going, all right. You are warrior. I want to get into that. I don't want to just brush past that. I want you to actually go ahead and divulge to us what it is that
Okay.
you're.
Gotta write it down, pin it down. Let me put it down.
Yes.
www. Everybody go sign up. You are a warrior, WARRIOR.com. Please sign up. It's a mental wellness app that's coming soon. Go to the page and like the page, y'all. Look, Black woman launching a mental wellness app. Here we are giving you tips, goals, challenges, fun. I want to make mental health cool because crime is up. Black men are committing suicide. Black women committing suicide. All of this stuff. We got to get our mental health together. People are committing suicide, checking out, feeling like they're not enough. Stop it. We got to help each other. That's what I want to do.
Absolutely. So, what is it that's going to be different about You Are a Warrior from every mental advocacy out here? What's going to make you different?
Good point. It's going to be a safe mental wellness community where people can share. Like no bullying, no trolling, no negativity. If you bully or troll, you're kicked off. So that's different, right? I don't need negativity. If you want to go to Instagram, Facebook, and call somebody a hoe and call somebody a bitch or say they're a stupid asshole, what I see is crazy. You're not doing it on You Are a Warrior, right? I want Black men to share what they're going through. I want Black women to share. I want white women to share. I want Asian women to share. I want white men to share. I want people. I want this to be human connection. All people come to share, tell their warrior stories, because that's how you heal. When you have a warrior story, you share it. Stop being afraid of what you're going through. Share it.
Absolutely. Listen, but you know what? In our community, black, we don't want to share our trauma.
Right.
There is such a war up and such a stigma on what is acceptable to share or what is judgmental or what, so all of those things are blurred. How are you going to be able to break the wall down to make us feel comfortable enough to want to share?
Because interesting enough, I have a lot of black men sharing their stories. You'll be surprised. I got a lot of black men sharing their stories, telling their stories, right? That's where people need to see, because when one person share, another person share, like, we don't have to always be hard and tough and nothing's wrong. You know how blacks are taught to don't cry, clear it up, go, do what you got to do. No, like, that's not how we heal and get better. The reason so much trauma and crime, because if you watch crime, if you see people talking about stay strong, don't fucking cry, you'll never do anything. You can't heal. You can't talk about it. All you got to do is be tough. And then, a friend of mine, a young guy, said, man, I'm either going to die or go to jail, so I might as well just do what I want to do. Because that's what he's thinking. Because what does he not see? Hope. I'm hope.
Wow. That's powerful, Bershan. I'm not sure if you know, but I have a dance school out here in New York City. It's a nonprofit organization, and I help pretty much, get, kids and talented kids, off the street and into their gifts, you know what I'm saying, and figuring out how to transition into making some money on TV and really using their gifts for what's they're worth, So I appreciate what you're doing so much, because it's so oppositional of what I do, but still the same, you know what I'm saying? So that's, I'm sorry I was being a little tough on the questions, but I wanted to really just dive in.
I
Dive.
love these questions, because these are questions that we really got to talk about. And look, offline, we need to talk about doing something together. I want us to talk about the hard questions. I want us to talk about these things. I want us to not just dancing and partying and smoking. Like, we got to talk about real stuff. Like, we got to elevate. Oh, sorry, Emily, hi. I just saw her say, hey, Bershan. We got to elevate. We got to change the way we think. We got to grow. I want human connection. I want a community where whites, blacks, Asians, Hispanics come together and really talk and support one another. Put all this race aside. Put all the issues aside. Let's really go to human connection. Because what humans want is love, support, community. That's all we want. Everybody wants the same thing.
That's it. That's it. And let's get into, I don't have much time with you, Bershan, but I want to get into this real quick. You are now the star, or was the star, of season 13 of Real Housewives of New York. Let's get into it. You came in midway through the episode, through the season on episode, is that 6?
Yep.
Episode
8, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, you came in halfway through, being one of the first black representation on that franchise. Talk to us about, I can't get into every single detail because, truth be told, I'm a black man, I don't really watch that show. But I want to hear about your experience. What was your experience on it?
I mean, you know what? Look, it's TV and it's entertainment. Believe it or not, I like the girls. I did. I mean, look, everybody got their own craziness going on. But, I came in because I wanted to show the world that, we could operate blacks and whites in TV together, right? So I wanted to show that. So, I mean, look, everybody is nuts in their own way. But like Sonia, I like her crazy ass, right? And Ramona, I don't care what you say about Ramona. She raw and she real. You know what I mean? Yeah, you may not like what she say, but she can handle her own. Ramona can handle her own.
Okay. So, I want to get into this game real quick. It's going to call Real Housewives Rapid Lightning. All right.
All right.
The answer is just going to be a rapid. You're going to answer what comes to your head immediately. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And fans or whoever in here, whatever questions y'all got, I don't got Bershan for too long, but ask whatever questions.
You don't got me for too long. You don't got me for too long. So go ahead.
Yes. All right. All right. So start with the first one. Who got the best hair to you in the entire franchise? Not just your season.
Kenya. I like her hair.
Oh, Kenya. Okay. Who got the best shoe game to you?
Marlo.
Oh, okay. Who's the worst dress?
Worst dress? Oh God! Oh, you tell me who's the worst dress? Worst dress? They be bringing it. Now, who you think is the worst dress?
There's a few, there's a
Uh,
there's a few of them that need to probably pack up their things and start to go home. You
oh,
know.
tell me who you think.
You know what? You
I
know
love
what?
it.
It's okay. It's not my rapid fire. It's yours. You can move on
Okay,
to the
go.
next question. All right. Okay. If you could put your money on anybody to save you, who would you put your money on?
Drew Sidor.
Okay. Who's the most entertaining housewife?
Entertaining. It's a couple. I like Garcelle. I like Ramona. I like Sonia. It's a couple. It ain't just one.
A couple.
I like Arlo. It's a couple. I like Drew. Like, it's a couple because they all do different things. It's a couple.
Okay.
I like Margaret from New Jersey. It's a couple.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Who's the most real?
Oh God, real? I mean, then I forgot Potomac. They good too. I mean, I like Karen. Karen real as hell. I like Ashley. She's real as hell. You know what I mean? It's a Ramona real as hell. It's real. That's hard because it's like every episode, every franchise got a little real and they got a little fake too.
Okay, so you know what? That's gonna be it for Rapid Lightning. Okay, see, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
This was good.
Of course, last but not least, I want you to speak on your experience with Ebony, and just sharing the spotlight as two Black women entering the cast for season 13, and how that.
Right. Ebony. I like her, what she's about. I like her movement. I wish we could have had more time together. I really do. And I wish we could have shot more scenes together so we would have got to know each other better.
Okay.
But you know how production is and people do. But, hey, kudos to her. We come from things at a different angle, and that's okay. That's what I love. We're not brown and Black people aren't the same. We don't got to think the same, act the same, do the same, right? We don't have to do that.
Well, are y'all gonna be collaborating? Are y'all doing some business on the side?
I don't know. Wait for it. Wait and see.
Okay. Bershan, let the people know what you got coming up and what it is.
All right, guys. I love it. Please make sure you go to my page. You are a warrior. Tag this one at you are a warrior. Follow this page. I'm launching a mental health app for support. Please, right here, this one. There it is. And sign up, youareawarrior.com. Let's start talking about mental health. Stop being afraid. Speak up, stand up. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Bershan, I'm going to definitely get you back on the show at a later date again. Whenever you got anything you got dropping, you're going to be on here to talk about it with us. Okay, you are officially zapped in. I know you got to go, and I know you have things to handle, but thank you so much for taking the time and just stopping by to talk to us, all right?
Thank you, baby. This is good, you guys. Holla. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you later. Deuces.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. So that was Bershan Shaw, okay? So if you don't know who she is, again, she is a motivational speaker, an author, and star of Real Housewives of New York. You don't get no more bougie than that. Okay, so if you're not following me, please make sure you hit the follow button. It's free, all right? Okay, make sure you do that. And secondly, I did see someone that asked about donating to my school. Absolutely, Lotus Creations Academy is a 501c3, and we are a nonprofit organization in New York City, and we do take donations. We greatly appreciate donations because it keeps us running. Listen, dance is hard. Life is hard in general, but dance is really, really hard, y'all. So I appreciate all the support and all the love that y'all be giving us. It keeps us going. I appreciate the vibes. I'm about to be out of here. Make sure y'all tune in next week for another episode of Zap Exclusive right here on my Instagram Live. I am your boy, Jersey. Make sure you hit that follow button. All right? Yo, this lighting. Let's clap it up for this fit. I'm out. Later. Deuces.